Hi investors, in this video we're gonna go through the latest news on Gevo from the Q&A that happened yesterday. Yes, this video is for true Gevo fans. I'm gonna give you an update on the Praj deal and then more details on Net Zero One, their very first production plant, and then the future plans for Gevo. And I've bought and recommended a lot of stocks on this channel like NIO and the Cheesecake Factory. And I know we are in a market pullback, but for all my subscribers who bought in with me, we doubled our money because we bought very early. And by the way, if you want to see all my trades, which is when I buy and sell my stocks, just join my free Discord group. It's gonna be the first link in the description below. And yes, it's totally free and just a good place to chat. And so yesterday I watched Gevo CEO giving a bit of an update on their projects, on everything. And so the first thing we're gonna start from is an update on the Praj deal. And for those who don't know, the Praj deal was actually announced on August 2020. And Praj is a very big Indian company and their goal is to commercialize sustainable aviation fuel in India. And so that was the story back then in August 2020. But now we have an update and we can hear it straight from the commercial manager from Gevo.
I would say that where we sit today is that we're in negotiations with a large oil company with Praj to ultimately do what is be an initial demonstration plant that will take molasses from sugar mills as well as surplus grains and use starches from surplus grains, a combination of both feedstocks. The combination of those will be utilized to produce basically the renewable hydrocarbons that we produce today, specifically focused more towards sustainable aviation fuel and then renewable gasoline. We hope to enter into this relationship with this oil company, let's say within the next, the next 6 to 9 months.
This is huge news, guys. This deal will be very big and I'm expecting it to be one of the main deals for Gevo. And as the man said, the contract will be signed within 6 to 9 months. And I'm 100% sure that this kind of news will make the price of Gevo go through the roof. And so I will make a video update when that happens and when the news comes out. And just to give you an idea on the size of Praj, this company has got revenues for about $1 billion per year. And so with this kind of revenues, you can expect the deal with Gevo to be very lucrative for Gevo and obviously for Praj as well. Just imagine if all the fuel that this company sells will become made by Gevo. And now we're gonna move to the second bit of news that you need to know, and that's the update on Net Zero One. And in a nutshell, Net Zero One is a concept of net zero projects for the production of energy-dense liquid hydrocarbons using renewable energy and Gevo's technology. And the concept on Net Zero project is to convert renewable energy. And so we were talking about photosynthetic wind, renewable natural gas, and biogas from a variety of sources into energy-dense liquid hydrocarbons. And so the current state of this project is that they are still doing the engineering. They are planning to finish by the end of 2021. The plant is gonna work off the grid and they're planning to produce biogas that will be generated on site and also make hydrogen. And for those who think that Gevo will actually fall behind at some point, because some say that in 2035 gasoline will become illegal, and so obviously Gevo is making renewable gasoline, but even that one shouldn't be allowed anymore. But the good thing is that Gevo can still switch to jet fuel, and at the moment there is absolutely no sign of technology that would allow big planes like Boeing, you know, the big people carriers, to work on a battery. It's just too big of a plane to work on a battery, and so they need jet fuel, and Gevo can switch the whole production to jet fuel in just 1 second. We also got to know that each net zero plant has got a 20% of ROI, so return on investment. And that's a lot of cash flow that the CEO of Gevo said that he wants to keep within the company because he wants to build more plants but there is a lot of capital that needs to be used to build these plants. And so it will be a case-by-case, plant-by-plant choice. And as I promised you earlier, I wanted to explain how the equity part works for Gevo. And actually, who better than the CEO of Gevo can do it for us?
My question is around helping people understand the equity component of a plant construction or plant ownership, I should say, and what that means, to at a 50% ownership or 100% ownership or the variations. What does that mean as to where the cash flow goes, who benefits, and maybe expand just a little bit on your strategy there and why we prefer one versus the other?
Sure. So in a plant like a Net Zero 1 plant, we've talked about $800 million and having a return of plus 20% IRR. Those who are mathematically inclined will do the math and figure out, well, that's a heck of a big cash flow stream coming out of that plant. And that cash flow stream is somewhere in the range of $50 to $100 million or more, actually, depending upon how it comes to fruition. And that's pretty interesting. And so how much of that cash flow stream do you want to own? Well, that's actually what the equity component is about.
And that's it, basically. It's all a matter of who has most of the ownership of the plants and who gets the biggest cut when it's time to divide the cash flow that comes out of each plant. Which takes me to the next bit of news that we want to look at today, which are the future plans for Gevo. And Gevo seems to have a lot of contracts in the pipeline, and actually I want the CEO to tell you about it.
So Tim, let me ask you this then. So contracts you're negotiating, I know what they are and who they are. I know the list. Just describe for people how big that pipeline is and what's in where you've got active term sheet negotiations, contract negotiations going.
Sure.
Ballpark. Just give so get a flavor of it.
Sure. So I'd kind of given you a perspective of it being, over 6 net zero plants, right? So that's, what is that? That's probably that's over 500 million gallons, right? In terms of what's in the pipeline. And that I would say is a risk adjusted number.
And so this is very reassuring for us Gevo investors, because obviously if you invest in Gevo, you do it for the long run. And to know that they have enough contract for 6 production plants, it means that the company will have a lot of revenues in the future. But at this point, the question is, why are they not signing these contracts? If they have so much pipeline, why are they waiting? Well, another question for the CEO.
It is this question of, we see the growth being pretty intensive, and the more that we can control stuff, the easier it is to get stuff executed. On the other hand, that's balanced against if there's the right strategic player who comes along, and we do have conversations with many of them. It isn't like we don't. We do. It's a question of figuring out the right deal that makes a lot of sense. And so it's this combination balancing act. I think with Net Zero 1, I like the idea of having our team being the only. That helps because we're changing stuff as we're saying, how can we maximize profitability, minimize energy?
And so once again, it's all a matter of money and equity. Gevo and the CEO are trying to get as much control on their plants as possible, because obviously they don't want to split the cash flow that comes out of these plants with any other partners, if possible, obviously. And now, an update on the cash. And actually, that's another thing that came out from the interview. Over to you, Pat.
We already have equity on our balance sheet, so we can do the majority of a Net Zero 2 plant. Heck, we could probably put some money down on a Net Zero 3 if we wanted to, just from what we have in the balance sheet so far, plus do our RNG project. And so we're in pretty good financial shape.
If you want to know when I buy and sell my stocks, well, just join my free Discord group, and it's the first link in the description below, and it's totally free, and I'm always there to chat with you. And if you're looking for another explosive stock, how about IDEX? The video on the screen right now are the latest news on IDEX stock. This company's got a lot of upside now, so click on the video.